For since I arrived in Devon, there's been no shortage of soldiers. Great. We never don't need soldiers, so... There's a new Duke of East Anglia. Hopefully he likes me. Even if he doesn't, it's kind of a little backwater duchy, to be honest with you. Jewish exile, fleeing persecution. Yeah, you can stay with us. You don't have leprosy. Dorset needs to get their shit together. I know it was a royal possession for a long time. That's not an excuse to not get their shit together. Courtier who does not have a focus. Fussy idolizer. She has to learn on her own. My knowledge of swords extends only so far as long, sharp things you poke people with when you want them to die, especially if you were in a duel or at war, and it's becoming an embarrassment. If someone could ever teach me anything about swords and how to use them, it would be one of my best friends, and I can trust him to never mock my lack of skill. Yeah, of course, I will ask my friend for assistance. Took a while, but after a couple of days I learned which part of the sword I could touch without getting hurt. Then came the easy part, how to use the sword. After having practiced on a dummy for several weeks, I finally managed to impress Chamali. That's not too hard of a name to pronounce. Chamali. Enough to get to practice with him instead of hacking at the dummy. Awesome. Let's drink in celebration. Yeah. Let's do it. Of course I will come. He's 34. Hopefully he lives long enough to show me the truth of the Aztec gods. Alright, my ward has become an elusive shadow. Does she want to marry one of my brothers, maybe? Dynasty, Mob Arthur. Passed it, didn't I? Ioclin, yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. There you go. The court physician Breslau has completely botched the treatment of my lover. Oh, no! She has the flu. He's doing his best. My courtier has died. Oh, she was the one keeping the Aztecs from invading us, wasn't she? Yes, she was. I will send... Even though he's not the best man for the job, I will send the Duke of Lancaster to speak for us. Eddern could use some guidance. He can do it on his own. The lack of piety I've observed in one of the courtiers makes me worried. I wouldn't want to accuse anyone of not being a good Christian, says the guy who's actively trying to get converted to Aztec religion. But if my suspicions are correct, then something needs to be done. Convert the courtier about lack of piety. Sure. Guests have arrived. Alright, let's have a feast. Play for honor. Alright, I won. Hail to the king. Reveling and carousing are over. And... Slow fever. Once again. Oh, this is my idiot brother. So I do still have an idiot brother. I have an idiot brother and a slow brother. I was getting them mixed up. He is brooding, affectionate, and fussy. So he'd make a decent spy or a steward. Let's make him a steward. Hildegarda insists that I help her get an old hat to fit. I'll give in to her demands. Why not? Excellent. So he's still doing a good job of making sure the Aztec Emperor likes us a lot. Speaking of which, who are the Aztecs fighting right now? Still fighting against the Aztec Hindu revolt, which is currently going in favor of the revolt, probably because, as I pointed out, they can't really get troops over there. Jousting list has been built. I have a dangerous faction. I will pay them off, as always. Any reason you have to hate me, he's envious. Any reason you have to hate me, he's envious and he's zealous. This guy just really badly wants to be on the council. But he also likes money, so there you go. What else could we build? Oh, hey, I can get married. Yay! Excellent. So, she's not chaste, is she? I forgot to look. No, she's not. She's a genius with very mediocre stats. Yeah. Invite to carousing. Oh, I've caroused too recently. Designated regent. Yeah, I guess the Jewish guy. He's got the best stats. Great Holy War for Syria. So the High Priest of the Aztecs has declared a holy war on the Kingdom of Syria. So they're trying to branch out into the Holy Land. Or at least what for Christians is the Holy Land. What for them really has no meaning whatsoever. A lot of people arriving at my court that are like refugees from war, but it never tells you which war. I wish that would be made more clear. Oh, they're probably French royals who got ousted by the revolt. Found her education in the ways of faith and learning. Alright, she's excelled in her studies. Good to hear. So the new Frankish emperor is the Bouvanid dynasty, who they actually held it for a while before Arnaud, and then they lost it for 2 generations. Yeah. This has just been a disaster. The Frankish Empire has largely been a walking disaster this time. And Ulfar was captured in battle. Give her something expensive. Perfect. The Aztec Emperor still loves us. Maybe enough to send a missionary our way, even though he can't do that because we're an organized religion. Still a few Catholics left in the Aztec Empire. Who did they actually declare a war on? Just the Jalilids? Yeah. So they'll only get this part of Syria, I think, the part that's part of the Jalilid lands. I don't think they'll actually get the whole kingdom. At least not in this war. We've got a new pope. Yeah, I can rest in heaven. Let's gain the diligent trait, if possible. One thing that is a little bit annoying about the Sunset Invasion scenario is once, like, because the scenario with the High American Empires, there's more than one of them, and it seems like once the Aztecs spread the word of the fact that Europe was there. If the other high American empires have similar technology, wouldn't they be trying to colonize us too? Kind of a nitpick for a silly, what's ultimately a silly DLC, but there you go. Excellent. He still loves us. My wife is pregnant. Awesome. Militia training ground, stables. Might as well increase our income while we're here. Excuse me. Daughter was born to someone in my family. A leper has arrived. Go before you infect someone. I will not be a friend of the lepers, unfortunately. Rowdy, affectionate, willful. Soldier. Oh, my lover broke up with me. Apparently she was confronted by my suspicious wife and promised to stay away. Okay. Apparently she doesn't know. Oh, I wish it had been the one with the pox that had broken up with me. That would have been better. Starting to come up on the fateful year of 1066. I don't know if anything interesting will happen in 1066 in this playthrough, but it is the historical start of the High Middle Ages, so we'll see. Technically, we've been in the High Middle Ages for a while because we have late feudal administration. How close are we to getting Majesty level 5, and then I have to have the title rank of Emperor to pass Imperial administration. I don't think there are any other laws I can change right now, other than empowering my council, which I'm not going to do. My first son has been born. He has no notable traits. And yeah, my idiot brother's going to have to learn on his own. Why can't you declare a great holy war on me so I can just convert to your religion already? Oops, I had another bastard. We hold one of your holy sites. Don't you want it? And don't you want to specifically take it using the religious CB and not the Horde Invasion CB? I should probably start getting this guy to educate some kids. And because I can make any of them Tannist. The problem is nobody's going to want to vote for someone that is a heathen. Or none of my vassals will want to vote for them as Tannist, so. What do I have to do to pass those primary title? Okay, so I have to have Imperial administration to disallow internal vassal wars. Got it. I bet we can take these guys. Pope Alexander III has arrived in our court. According to the emissary, the Holy Father is concerned about our employment of heathen advisors. The Pope is asking me to remove him from his position. I rule in my realm. And also, he's my good friend, and we're going drinking tonight. Come on, good friend. Don't listen to that Pope. He's just a mean Pope, man. We've got Vikings all over the damn place. It's just really getting tiresome, honestly. At least my vassals are getting better at chasing them away. Militia or stables? Probably stables. That sounds fishy. Guests have arrived. Yay! Play for honor. I win. Gwynedd prospers. Reveling is over. I don't know if my friend is ever going to try to convert me to his religion. What a jerk. I just want you to try to force your religious beliefs on me like a good friend. Let's take a look at moral authority real quick. Catholic has gone down. So has Aztec, though. So Catholic is at 66. Aztec's only 74. That's why they're... probably because they lost a crusade. That's probably why they're taking so long to convert the rest of France. Hindu and Sunni and Orthodox are all at the top. Did they lose the uprising? Apparently so. Apparently they were able to get troops over there. And the Jalilids are actually fighting them off out of Syria, so at least for now anyway. Arranged betrothal between my sister, who has okay stats, and some Khazar prince, sure. He's the heir, I think, so. Ah, the King of Norway. I'm gonna wreck our shit. Okay, that was my mom's Aztec friend, not my Aztec friend. She died under suspicious circumstances. Well, look at that! Look at my vassals standing up to defend their lands. Good for them. There will be no loot to be had from our shores. Magnus has become an indulgent wastrel, so... You know what? Go be a monk. Just go be a monk. Jihad for Persia fails. Stables have been built in Tintagel. Stables. So we'll go ahead and do a militia training ground. And that's about all the good we can do here, I think. For now. Aztec Emperor loves us. Yeah, I'll let my vassals spend their own money on the rest of that stuff. My marshal has come to me with a suggestion. It's my opinion that Breslou would make an excellent military commander. I suggest we make use of his talents. Oh, yeah, because I haven't really been paying attention to this pop-up, have I?